Where is he?
Back again.
Where are we looking?
Straight onto this point line here. On this ridge. He's staying looking at us in the bush. You see him?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
How far is that?
Straight on, go straight on. Hit the stone that he was on. I'm considering the trees here.
There's two chairs and it's two. So.
Just to be honest, you missed the paper, but it was good at it.
Yeah.
So Reese, how was your hunting day today?
Awesome.
Fantastic. And Troy,
Hey,
how was your day
it
today?
was a great day.
Any day out in the field's a great day.
Yep. It was beautiful weather. Could not have been better. That's right.
So Sable's up next, huh? Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Morning.
Just a little smaller than the other guy.
Pretty good this.
The one on the right, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he is actually very nice. Okay.
Oui. Metti lei. Metti.
We just hope to keep them inside, what, 480, 490 yards. That's within Reese's range.
Okay.
I'd say he's about 38.
Very nice bull. Got him on camera.
That worked out perfect.
Well
Couldn't have
done that better.
Well done.
Well done, Richard. Well, that worked out perfect. That was even within my range.
Good 80. Firing. It's a stunning sable. Either way you look at it, that's a beautiful sable. Thank you, Richard. Absolutely. You can picture where the vitals are.
Okay.
Wait. Can I
Hold-
just get a...
Hold it tight, eh?
Okay. Go.
I
think shot over it.
I flinched. For sure.
Doesn't end your soft, bro. like this. It wasn't like I was messing,
Yeah.
I was leaning over, and so it was a really awkward shot to kind of lean over.
Yeah.
So let's see. When we first got here, that first day, we had a really good day. My boy, right off the bat, we found a group of zebra, and with a wonderful stallion that Richard said had just barely become the main stallion. So he hadn't really had to fight a lot. His hide and everything was perfect and absolutely awesome. When we took that, he hit that off sticks at about 284, I believe. And then soon after we picked that up, soon after heading the way back to help skin it out, we found a wonderful red hartebeest that he took at 304 off sticks, which was a pretty impressive shot. And then we took those back to the skinning shed, and then we went riding around, and a couple hours later we found a really nice black wildebeest. And I was able to take that, and I think that one was just under 3. It's 298 yards. All these are one-shot kills so far. We're still shooting pretty good. And that all broke down once I got to the Klipspringers. But that's about what I can remember there. We took a few... Oh, we got the gemsbuck the next day. And he made another nice shot at just under 200 yards. And actually, as we come around the corner after loading up that gemsbuck, we jumped a big old herd of them. And the biggest one in there, I shot. She was standing just for a second. I shot, took off. I hit it again, running, and dropped it. And we took another shot to finish it off. And then after that, I think we went for the Klipspringer, and that was an awful long ride. A little bit longer than we expected, but I didn't know at the time to ask how many animals were on property. Now I know. You're supposed to ask that question. And then we went down for Klipspringer, and Reese got his Klipspringer with a PH named Shane right away, first day. I had a crack at one first day and blew it twice. And then the next day I had a crack right off the beginning. And we had a pretty good rested position from rocks, but it was still a little bit far, and the PHs could not detect. Since the Klipspringer's orange are so teeny, or at least teeny for me, they couldn't quite tell. They were using my hunting scope to see if they could tell. They couldn't tell. Nobody had a spotting scope. So we kept getting closer and closer and closer, and got more than close enough, and I still screwed up the shot. So I think I flinched and screwed up the shot, and then it ran forever away, and I took another crack shot at it, missed it. And then felt pretty down for a while. We kept driving, found some other good habitat, found 3 more Klipspringers, one male. You call them, I think they're rams, right? Klipspringers?
Yeah. 1
ram and 2 females. And that one was a little bit closer. They set up the sticks for me, and I got that one just under 200 yards. And so that was a big deal to finally get the Klipspringer. There are no record book animals at all, but it was a pretty big deal for us to get that for the tiny 10. And then we hunted for kudu the rest of the day. No luck. We drove all the way back here. And then the next day we went on a whole nother direction with the PH Franz. And that's when Reese was lucky enough to get that monster Eastern Cape kudu, which I believe will go just right at 49. Had a busted tip on one side, but it's still gorgeous. The PHs were super excited about that. So I didn't realize at the time that the Eastern Cape kudu are a little bit smaller than the graders, and that was an incredible, huge trophy. So I understand that now. We also got a wonderful bushbuck that almost, I think he went 14, and Reese also got another bushbuck that was pretty close to that size, and we both got mountain reed buck, both that will place in the Roland Ward. And other than that, I think success-wise, that was about it until we got over here to Hunter's Hill. He reshot that gargantuan,
Springbuck.
thank you, Kalahari springbuck, right?
Yeah, correct.
And that one went 16 and a quarter. So
It
that's
did,
a
yes, yeah.
tremendous trophy. And Matt also shot a monster. So they've got two wonderful Kalahari springbuck. And then yesterday, the last day of the safari, I about had it. I kind of quit early the second to last day, and I quit way early yesterday. I didn't sleep very well. So they just left me in bed, and they all went out hunting, and they found a wonderful bull sable. And they were kind enough to let the PH get on his trail and let the PH stay there, while Tom and the rest of the crew and you drove back here fast. I looked at the speedometer. I know he hit at least 100 kilometers an hour, at least on one of those washboard roads.
Well,
And they came and picked me up and got me dressed, threw me in the truck, and we drove back over there and finally found Richard. And we were able to get in super close on that one. He was still bedded, and it was a close enough shot even I could make it, so it was about 80 yards away. We popped him with 150 grain Nosler. I was a little shocked at that close range that bullet, which is going right around 2,950 feet per second. I was shocked at that bullet, and I wasn't on the point of the shoulder either. I think I just probably hit a rib going in. I don't know for sure. I didn't skin it, but the bullet didn't exit, which shocked me. I also didn't realize sable were quite as big as they were. They're like in my mind, they're like an enormous mule deer or a very small elk, but their chest, everything's chest, is a little bit stronger than I expected. I know Reese, he hit a monstrous-sized boar warthog, and he also didn't get, I think he said he caught it broadside, but it also didn't exit, which blows me away. Almost makes me wonder if I need to either up my projectile weight a little bit, or if maybe I'm going to go back to those Barnes TSX, which will hold the weight. They won't pop it quite as hard, but I know they dig a little deeper because they retain all their weight. So anyway, that's a thought. Anyway, nozzle partitions I've trusted my whole life, and they're fantastic bullets. I was just surprised. Marco found the slug was just under the hide on the other side, and you could feel that it was the projectile, and I hope to collect that. I told Tom I'd give him a couple bucks if he'd find those for me, so I'm hoping he found it when he was skinning everything yesterday. Reese also shot an ostrich that he's going to use, I think, for boots. And what else? I think that's about it. So now this last morning, we're packing up right now, getting ready to go. That's pretty much my safari. It's been a wonderful experience. Richard's been very patient. My vision's a little worse than I have actually admitted, I guess. So now I know just how bad my eyes are, especially in low light. And Richard worked with me the best he could. And I also need to practice shooting on the sticks a little more. And I'll do that. And I intend to come back. We have a safari. I'm hoping next year I can come back. I'm not sure I can shoot quite as much game, but I'm hoping to come back with some other family members who I love and adore, and I think Matt might be able to come back too. So thank you, Marco, for your efforts and your patience with this also.
okay, no, 100%.
Appreciate it.